Warning. My mic wasn't unmuted. God damn it. We are 10 seconds into the fucking stream and I've already fucked up. God damn it. Hi, Zugswain, Iggy, and Megumin. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Right, so we're continuing this little guy today. Continuing this little guy, of which I've got him all glued together. He's stable on the base. His upper torso and lower torso are connected. And yeah, we're working on the arms today, and very specifically, I want to work on getting that little, custom job done with giving him a sword. Well, I'll figure out how to do that as I go. So, right, let's get. Oh, by the way, if I finish this, for some reason I finish this early, these also arrived in the mail.
Hello there.
Hey, Dragon Ranger, how you doing? Yeah, I got myself an Execrator and a Crusade Ancient that I'm also gonna assemble. Yeah, I've got these waiting just in case I finish early. Maybe we'll get around to them if there's time. Or I just feel like going long, whichever comes first, Hey, Plastic Wine King, how you doing? Ween King, Wine King, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And Son of a Crag, how you doing? Right, so I'm just gonna, well, actually, I can't drop that there just yet. I have to get the instruction booklet out because I'm stupid. Ooh. Get that out. All right, get the sprues out too. You need that. Last I checked, you need plastic sprues to assemble a model. I mean, what would maybe I could just assemble one with my thoughts, but I mean, hey, might as well do it how they instruct, Right. Where the fuck did we leave off at assembling this thing? Oh, hello, hello, Captain Size Matters. How you doing? Hello, Bo. I'll be watching the stream while cleaning my apartment for my 3-day weekend. Hopefully, got some commission painting done. Yeah. You're still chipping away at the Emperor's children. You got it. You got this, homie. You'll figure it out. All right. So next is the arms. Right. I'm just gonna get right to doing this. Right to the arms. We need parts 71 and 70 and 80 and wait, 71, 70, 73, 72. I hope they do the thing where they're all in the same sprue. That'd be great. I'm not holding my breath, but oh, hold on. Okay. There's 72. Better move these off just to be sure. Okay. Let's, which one are you? $71. Okay. All right, that's 71, 70. I think it's 70. I also need 73 and 72. Right, let's get this. All right, 72 is right here. And anyway, am I gonna need 82? Yeah, I'm gonna need 82 as well. Okay, yeah. All right, and then 73 right here. I still need 70. That's not on this one. All right. Okay. You know what? I'll keep all these on this page and all these over here for the other arm. Right. Let's find the rest of these parts. Okay, here's 80. Here's 80. Let's get 80 clipped off and set aside for when we get to that arm. Okay, here's 70. All right. Is that all the parts, all the parts clipped off? No, it is not. There we go. So that's that arm done. Now we just need that joint bit for the other arm. That is part 83. Right there. Okay. Let's see. Hot Pockets don't come with the damn sleeves anymore. What a bummer. Okay, what woke libtard decided to have, Hot Pockets not have sleeves anymore because they got personally offended by, fucking Hot Pockets with sleeves? It wouldn't surprise me at all if that's what happened. Come off the paper. Okay. Wouldn't surprise me at all if that's what happened. Like, seriously, it's like, it's like Hot Pocket cardboard is like cultural appropriation of the Chinese who make all the cardboard or something. I don't fucking know. Let's, actually, you know what? That snips well enough. All right. Okay, let's make sure all this is nice and nipped off proper. I really like these clippers I bought a while back. They're actually really good. That, and that looks good. And all right, so it's goes like this, and then like this. Yeah, like that. Okay. Let's get these glued together first. Building Gundam Zabanya kit. It's a great kit so far. Yeah, I like Zabanya. Zabanya was a neat Gundam. It's like they took the whole, gunman Gundam thing to its logical extreme. Just gave him a bajillion bits with guns on it. Allegedly, the stated reason is environmentalism, and we updated the recipe to cook better without it anyways, but people are claiming the new Hot Pockets are soggier without it. Recommend a paper towel for a replacement. Well, of course. A fucking course. They're probably based out of California. They probably didn't have a choice. All right. Just gotta wait for this glue to start coming out of here because it's gonna be a slow bitch about it like it always is. on. And I'm afraid of squeezing it too hard because I don't want it to come gushing out. Like we don't need plastic glue all over the plastic. That'll ruin it. Come on, any minute now. Ah, here it comes. That's what we were looking for. All right. Okay. Looks good. Now we do not glue these next parts on. Are there any glue leaking out of there? Is there? No.
Crusaders, we are docking. Prepare your foreskin to integrate with my glands right this moment.
No, bro. We're not integrating with your glands, okay? Have I got this backwards? I've got this backwards. Shit. Hold on. Here we go. All right, then this goes in here. Anyway, hey, Krypton, how you doing?
No, we're not doing that. You're getting called a slur.
Did I put that on right? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, Krypton, indeed. Exactly. Let's see. Okay, need parts 69 and 68. That ain't my meme, by the way. That's one of Nate's. That's one of Nate's little homunculus, came up with that one. 68 and 69? Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. 74 and 75. Hold on. Yeah, 74 and 75. Okay. Is this them? No, that is not them. Oh shit. Hold on. I missed a part for putting on the previous arm. I'm dumb. Okay. You're hoping for a 40K outfit at the Met Gala? I certainly fucking wasn't. I don't want those freaks of nature anywhere near Warhammer. They're not allowed in. Fuck them. Okay, these are 84 and 85. What the fuck are you? 75 and 74. Oh, okay, I need these two, right. Remember everyone, you can have actresses dressing like absolute whores at the Met Gala. You put some revealing female armor in Lords of the Fallen 2 and everyone loses their fucking minds. Like, fuck, I forget what it was. I think it was the Dune Part 2 premiere where fucking, Zendaya legit wore to the premiere, like, completely transparent armoring, or transparent in a lot of provocative spots. That's apparently fine. Put it in a video game that appeals to straight men, and, that's apparently a bridge too far. That's apparently too much for people to handle. That needs to be censored. That's double plus bad wrong, as they like to say in communist circles. It's the message behind the $1 mask at the gala. Man, I don't know what was going on in the Met Gala. I don't watch that shit. Why would I watch that shit? Nobody watches that shit. Celebrity, like, as far as I'm concerned, celebrities are less human than me. I have zero, exactly zero care saying that out loud. I genuinely believe most celebrities are less human than me. I do not consider them human. They're more analogous to trained monkeys, you know? They have like a semblance of sapience. They can communicate with us, but that doesn't make them truly sapient beings like us. Like, we don't pay you people for your opinions on politics. We don't pay you to, you know, be speaking up on fucking social media and saying all kinds of bullshit. We pay you to put on the costume, pretend to be somebody for 2 hours. And if you're not doing that, shut the fuck up. It's really that simple. Like, I fully believe in the United States, we should have less rights for actors. Like we should genuinely take away civil rights from actors. That's what the Romans did. And frankly, based, great idea. I fully support this. Hold on. Do not glue there, glue on the edges. Oh, okay, yeah, I see, right. Okay, let's make sure this all fits to get, that does not, oh. You see, that would be the problem. I had it upside down because I'm dumb. All right, there we go. Right, let's get this glued. Actors, what do you mean basically commies? They are commies. Remember, what's his name? McCarthy did literally nothing wrong. McCarthy was completely and utterly right. And if you have a problem with me saying that, you're probably a commie yourself. All right, hold that there. Oh, wait. And on it goes. All right, now we need 69, 68, and 76. That's what we need next. All right. That's 86. 76, there we go. MacArthur should have gone further. Listen, I'm just saying. Actually, no, okay, listen. I get that Douglas MacArthur said a lot of based shit, but he really was a shit general. He was a really shit general, honestly. Like, that's not me sympathizing with communist China. That's just a straight fact. He was a shit general. Like, shit got as bad in Korea as it did because of MacArthur. So him rolling up with the plan of, hey, let's just nuke it. It's like, MacArthur, we wouldn't have to nuke things if you hadn't pushed the war to the point where China got involved. Okay, I mean, 69 and 68. All right, no, they're not there. They're not there. Is that them? No. Are they here? They're 69. They're 68. Yeah, okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. And here we go. You wonder if there's any kits of the ornithopters from Dune? Honestly, I've never looked. It wouldn't surprise me if there were, though, honestly. There might be. That seems like one of those no-brainer kind of kits, if you ask me. Like, all right, okay, how are these supposed to go together? Okay, they fit together like this. Fit together like this. Stay together. Stay together. I ask so little of you. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, the way this is set up, it looks like it goes like, oh, it goes like this. All right, hold up. Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right. Stick that wheel in there. Hope none of the plastic glue goops out and gets all over it. Okay. Now we attach this part. Now where exactly does this fit on? That's what I want to know. Like this? Okay. So if it's gonna go, okay, if it's gonna like, So if the arm goes like this, which means this is the outside, then I want to center it like about there. Okay. Okay, and just like that. There we go. Wait. Get on there straight. All right, there we go. That's the beginning of one arm done. Now we just got to repeat all of that with the next arm. So hold on. Cap this off while I get everything clipped off of this, because we got, okay, so we got that arm. Now we got arm number 2. We have to clip off all the same pieces. There are none of those on this sprue. So this sprue is basically done. All right.
I hate mechas.
You can't, Chonka, you can't make me angry. I'm always angry. Angry and bald. The two most important, listen, an extreme temper and a lack of hair are the two most important factors in creating a Space Marine. Always remember that.
Warning.
Oh, hey, Deus Ex Macchiato, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Crusade. How you doing? As you can see, we are assembling a... Okay, well, you can't quite see because... you only got part of the rules on screen. We're putting together, part of the assembly on screen. We're putting together a Brutalis Dreadnought. If you don't know your Warhammer, it's a mech for killing things in melee. If I can swing it, I'll be modifying it to carry a sword. But that's if I can swing it. You got one of those in the Combat Patrol subscription? Man, I haven't read. I've heard about those magazines they give out with all like but they come with like free mini sprues alongside them, and the price is actually pretty reasonable. But I mean, my long-standing opinion is reasonable prices for Games Workshop products should not be anomalies; they should be baseline. It's not quite a lesson Games Workshop has learned yet, but I think they'll learn it before too long. They're very quickly I've said this before. They're very quickly pricing their own customers, like their dedicated customers, out of the hobby. Even if they don't want to accept that fact, it's true. All right, now we need the shoulder joint parts. These two, okay. Need to put it together though. Yeah, let's see. I'd like a Combat Patrol type subscription, but with terrain. That would be nice, especially considering, they're making a big thing about actually having terrain on the board for 11th edition. Getting rid of the infamous L-shaped pieces of cardboard plague that has made 40K in any matchmaking, in any, matched game scenario borderline unplayable since basically late 9th edition. All right, and there we go. I think that's everything. I do, Habib, it is. Okay. And they want better terrain instead of MDF crap. They need to release some. Well, yeah, that's true too. You know, that's also true. They really don't do any favors to themselves with the fact that they ever so rarely release, like, you know, decent terrain kits. And then every time they do, they give those terrain kits like special rules when, like, just make terrain, you know? It would be so much easier if you just made terrain, but you don't. You make a big fucking song and dance and production number out of it. Give it rules and a codex, and then if anybody tries to use it as just terrain, they're like, you can't do that. You can't do that. The rules. And it's like, bro, just first of all, if you're somebody who plays at, you know, tabletop gaming and you try to pull that, the terrain is rules, you know, you can only use it with this one army, you know, I'm just gonna say, shut the fuck up. Second of all, yeah, no, like, seriously, stop trying to make terrain with special rules a thing and just make fucking terrain, Games Workshop. That'd be so much simpler. There we go. And ship away this. All right. Were there any other little plastic nubs on this? Nope, that's good. All right. Hold on. Where's the other half of this? Here it is. And all right. Come on. You can hold together better than that. I feel like this one's gonna be a bitch to put together when I finally comes time to glue it on, but yeah. There's that. There's that. And there's that. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right. How does this one look? That one looks fine. What about this one? How does this look? Looks fine. All right. Time to start gluing it together. I'm new, but I just saw the Fortress of Redemption the other day for the first time. I'd love to have that. You know what? They used to sell a whole bunch of terrain kits with special rules attached. I remember when they made a big deal out of anti-air emplacements, and what the fuck edition was that? 7th? 6th? It might have been like, it was one of those two, or possibly both. Like, they just released flyers, and back then you could only kill flyers with anti-air weaponry, like specially designated anti-air weaponry. So what do? Start selling anti-air tanks and a bunch of terrain pieces with anti-air emplacements. I feel like flyers are one of those things they never really ever managed to balance properly, and it kind of shows with the fact that, you know, after they basically stopped selling flyers designed to be killed only by certain guns, they kind of fell off as a concept, which is a shame because I think they're neat. Also, because Games Workshop keeps fucking over Aeronautica Imperialis as a game every fucking time. Like, I don't know what Aeronautica Imperialis did to someone's mother in fucking in Games Workshop HQ, but Jesus, my Christ, man. All right. Wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, hold on. All right, right. Okay, yeah, okay. I am overthinking this, as I am wont to do. Wait a minute. Okay, and now, okay, we do want to glue this bit, so a little bit on the tip. Just the tip. There we go. Come on, get in there. You know you wanna. There we go. Let's look at both of these for comparison. All right. Yep, they're good. Okay. Next is this doohickey. That is not trimmed. What the hell? Like, am I blind? Did I miss that? Pretty certain on the top it's fine. Yeah, it is. What? Oh, goddamn. Hold on. This is my first Brutalis. I've assembled at least two of the other two Redemptors before. This is my first Brutalis, yeah. It's one of those ones where it's like, wow, I play Black Templars. I should have really gotten one of these sooner. I do like the Redemptor though. It's a really nice kit. Oh, shit. All right, let's turn this up here. So we kind of want, because we want it like the opposite of that, so. Wait, nope. It's this one. Where'd that other part go? There we go. All right. Like this. Okay. All right. I've been tempted to buy GW, but I have my A1 Mini Really don't need to. I mean, hey, y'all, listen, if you can 3D print, just fucking 3D print, man. Fuck GW. Just 3D print. Games Workshop doesn't need your money that badly, trust me. When you learn how much they actually overcharge for their minis, you will never not want to, you know, beat the people who run Games Workshop with hammers. In Minecraft. All right, there we go. And then last bit is this. Okay. This is your once per hobby stream reminder, by the way. Games Workshop's pricing for their products is entirely arbitrary. It's I want to say the formula for how they price things is something like, oh shit. I never glued these on. God damn it. I fucked up. Okay, I can fix this. Their formula for pricing things is something like what they believe inflation will be 10 years down the line. As opposed to like actual logical, you know, pricing. They don't do that there. What do we think inflation will be in 10 years? Charge that. And then, by the way, that's on top of how else, you know, all the other ways they find ways to overcharge you. I'm gonna have to find, like, there was some guy that like talked about how they actually price their shit at one point. I forget where I saw it. It was like an article somewhere. I need to find that. Also, I need to clip this off because that hand will never go on. There. Now. All right, like that, and this here. There we go. Base part of both arms is done. Ugh. The first ballistis proxy didn't have an opening coffin door, the Redemptor did. But it's literally why I bought it to begin with. I already have a plastic crack addiction with Transformers. I am so sorry if you're addicted to Transformers, man. I got a hilarious strategy planned during a trial. What? Hold on. There we go. I know North brought up an anecdote from working at GW store. The rep training him said the cardboard costs more. It does. That's true. The Games Workshop gets all their cardboard printed by China, and China charges through the fucking nose for it. Like they have been actively fucked over by China so many times. It's actually kind of not funny. Oh, okay. Here's where I gotta start planning. Because this is where I put the fists together. And this is the part where I gotta like assemble the hands. And that's gonna determine how I do the sword. So let's take a sec here and get the sword out. All right, one moment, everyone. I put it on top last I checked. here we go. I do apologize, everyone. Okay, here it is. Here's the sword. This is from a Nemesis Dreadnought. I got like a couple boxes of minis in my lap right now, so I gotta like clip. I can't lean over to clip this off. I do apologize. There it is. Okay. And that's the part we want from the Dreadnought. All right, let's get this all back inside the Dreadnought box. Or it's a combat patrol, but you know, yeah. Let's get it all back in there. All right. Okay. Now, how I was thinking of building it is with, I was thinking of building it with the, you know, like one of the fists, and then the other hand would be gripping the sword. That's how I was thinking of building it. Like, you know, one arm would be like the hand with the sword, like this, as you can see he's got here. And then the other would be the Dreadnought fist with the storm bolters. But I don't know how I'm gonna put all that together because how big is this hand in relation to the wrist? It's not bad. I could make it work. Possibly. I would have to snip this bit off, unfortunately, but you know, I can make it work. You know what? I can make this work. Okay. All right. Okay. First plan. I need. Okay, so the way I'm gonna do this, I'm not going to bother with the all of the fist part. I'm just gonna put the bolter wrist part on. I just need to find out what bit that is. Those parts are 96 and 99. 96, 99, 98. All right. And then I'll do the full fist on the other hand. Okay, I need 96. Yeah, what was this? Right, we're gonna put it on. We're gonna do this hand first because this will be the harder of the two. I'm locking in. I am locking in. Like unironically. All right. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. So we're doing we're doing this arm first. And that is going to be, yeah, this arm first. So this one requires 90, 92, and 93. Okay, 90, 92, and 93. That's 101. That's not what I'm looking for. Nope, not on that one. Okay, there's 92. There's 92. Dreadnought one-handing the baby carrier's sword as God intended. Or as the God Emperor intended. Okay, listen. I've said it before. Maybe a controversial take. I like the Nemesis Dreadnought. I think it looks cool. Yes, you are all wrong. It looks cool. I just want to give mine a hammer instead of a sword. It seems a little more appropriate to carry a hammer, in my opinion. All right, that was that 92? Oh fuck! I lost my numbers. God damn it. God. Dyscalculia, don't do this to me. All right. Hold on. Yeah, that was 92. Okay, now we need 93 and 90. 93 and 90. Where the fuck are that? That's 96. We need 93 and 90. Oh, there's 90. Okay. All right. That's 90. Now we need 93. Way up here. You know, in older kits, used to all the parts used to be closer to each other, made things a lot easier. All right, there's those three parts. Now we have to figure out how they go together. Really wish I was back home working on my printed Land Raider than at the day job. That you're living vicariously through me. Listen, I'm not a guy you want to live vicariously through, but if you're enjoying yourself, hey, that's cool too. How the fuck does this go together? Oh, hold on. Like this? No, actually, how the fuck do these go together? What the shit? Oh, they do go together like this. Okay. Like this. And then... No, okay. Okay. Now, which side goes forward? That's what I want to know. One moment. I want to get a really good look at this, just to make sure I'm looking at it right. Oh, okay. Okay, I see now. I see, said the blind man. All right, we want this side forward. Yeah, exactly 1,000 years of waiting for glue to come out. Come on. Come on. Come on, get out of there. Come on. Okay. And we want the two sides with the... We want the two sides with the barrels sticking out. No. No, you're supposed to go together. You're supposed to glue yourselves together. There we go. And then this bit in the middle, lather that up with glue. Is that gonna fit in there? Yes, it will. Okay. No. Stop coming apart. I gave you an order. All right. There we go. Now those are stuck together. Next we need 94, 91, and 95. 94, 91, and 95. They aren't on here either. Wait. Oh, and here's 95. Okay. All right. That's 90. Okay, that's 95. Now I need 91 and 94. Okay. These? No, that's not those two. Wait. There's 91. All right. Now I need 94. 24, 22. It's not what I'm looking for, though. Okay. Oh, here they are. All right. 94. We're looking for 94. Where the shit are you? $97. Where the shit's 94? Aha, yeah, right there. Okay. Man, sometimes we're doing this shit. I wish I wasn't so math retarded, but here we are. All right. And that should be the whole rig. Yeah, that should be the whole gun rig then. All right. Come on, glue. Get your ass out of there. There we go. No. Got it. All right. Well, that's sticking on. Go on here. All right, there we go. Now, while this is all gluing together, I'm going to trim it a little bit because it needs it. If anything, I see TTS like the memes from Zeta Gundam. Funny in jokes that shouldn't be taken seriously. Many people do. Okay, well, here's the thing, though. Here's the problem. I've talked about this with Texas Speech Device before. The problem with Texas Speech Device is that when it first came out, it was billed as being a lore educational show. It wasn't billed as like parody. Outside of being like free use clause. Its intent was to educate about the lore, and it got everything wrong. And then when 8th edition happened, and what's his name? Alpha Boost's little headcanon with the Emperor and where he thought everything was going got disproven. He threw his hands up in the air, and that was when he started pivoting more towards like OC donut steel bullshit. And more deliberately trying to make it like, you know, a Fixer Sue fanfic instead. And then by the end, he just didn't want to work on it anymore, so he made up a load of bullshit about Games Workshop coming after him. All right, okay, so it goes on here. Yeah, fun fact, Games Workshop never actually came after text-to-speech device. He lied about that. Alrighty. And this is on the arm I want. Okay. Okay, that is. Oh, hold on. I never put the part on top. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. Like Shna, I think. Oh, I have it backwards. Hold on. Like. Shna? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I genuinely do not like Alpha Busa as a creator or a person. And then also, he scammed Kickstarter, he scammed Patreon money from people forever until he finally got around to making Hunter the Parenting. There we go. Okay. I feel like the what do you call it? I feel like World of Darkness fits Alpha Busa better anyway, because he's openly and proudly a supporter of Antifa. And fucking World of Darkness does that thing where it says, if you're a fascist, you're not allowed to play our games. Which is fucking hilarious if you ask me. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? How are you going to stop me? Like legitimately, what are you as a company going to do to prevent me from playing your game if you politically disagree with me? Like I genuinely think people like that believe the world works off a magic system. It's the only way I can like make it make sense in my head, right? You know, like they believe, we can you know, we can ward off the fascists, you guys. Like that's not how the world works. Not only is it not how the world works, but people who are right-wing are unironically more tolerant of the media they consume if it politically disagrees with them than the left. Okay, snip that down. Now we gotta snip this down. I hope we're not snipping it down too much, so I will keep this little doohickey in case I need to reattach it. All right, now let's look at this. All right, this turns. So we're gonna wanna put it up something like this. That is unironically a perfect fucking fit. That is amazing. All right, okay. Yeah, we're gonna want to smooth this down a little bit. You know what? I feel like, whoa, nope, stay on there. Stay on there. Okay. Now I feel like I'll use this instead. This feels a little more, yeah, a little better for the job. If I can get it in there. Hold that up to the light. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. Now let's get this one. This one will be easier, luckily. Says the fascist him or herself. Okay, Alec Day. All right. Okay. Alec Day, if you can't tell I'm a guy, I don't know what to tell you. Also, what makes you think I'm a fucking fascist? I'm gay and a capitalist and a Republican. I'm right-wing, you know, opposed to socialism, and fascists hate gays, you know? What the fuck makes you think I'm a fascist? Actually hop off it, man. Stop it. Get some help. But okay. I think that's pretty flat now. Yeah, it's pretty flat now. All right, let's take another look. Actually fucking perfect fit. That is, this is turning out. You disagree with a far leftist ever so slightly. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. My bad, man. I thought you were being serious there for a minute. I thought you were being serious there. No. That okay. You're pulling my leg. Okay, my bad. I hear it so often unironically that I thought you were being serious. I do apologize for that. That was me being stupid. I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm just never wrong, except when I'm wrong. Okay, there's the glue. It just came super late. It's cool, dude. It's cool. Okay. Yeah, we want it to line up with this. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold this for a hot minute just to get it to stick. So, yeah, I'm stuck holding this here for a while. I want to make sure this goes on. Oh, that fresh plastic glue smell, man. I hope I don't get too high doing this. All right. I was gonna hit there, sitting here holding this while the glue fuses. You were talking about the developer of Game of the Fascist Com. Yeah, Alec, I'm picking you up. Don't worry. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I get what you're trying to say. I know you weren't calling me that. Like I said, I've heard it so many times. I'm so used to being called that, you know, yeah, it's just like I just automatically entered, joke back at him mode on the assumption they're telling the truth. But like I said, you don't actually believe that. You were just joking. Is that? Oh, wait, shit. There's another part. Okay, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna need to scour the Grey Knight's kit and find the additional parts for this. So we're gonna very, very gently place that down there. Okay. So you'll have to, oh, hold on. You know what? I better put the cap on this while I'm not using it. There we go. Put that there. Put you, where the fuck am I gonna put you for now? Over there. The bit spin? Oh no, this is just straight up a combat patrol box I never finished. All right. where... Okay, here's the Dreadnought. Okay. I need all the parts for the sword. Okay, I need part B76. Yeah, I need part B76. That's what I need. All right. Is it, yeah, B76? Yeah, B76. All right, that's what I need. So that's the part I need to find on the Dreadnought. You have to give me a moment. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is, just like right away. All right. $76. Wait. Yeah, 76. Okay. Get that off there. I'm looking at the rest of the thing. Okay. I'm gonna have to do something about the top of the hand, but I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out as I go. Find a part I'm not using. All right, but here is B76. This is the rest of the hand. I may have to hunt up another one of these parts on eBay as well, because there's only one of these in the box. And I do want to assemble that Dreadnought eventually. But that's a problem for future Bohemond to figure out. Gotta remember, that hand isn't quite on there yet. It needs to dry. Okay. Okay, there we go. Could have sworn it was Leaflet who refers to the strategy of Marx as casting labels as warding and casting spells. I know Steixenhammer has mentioned it before. Yeah, no, it's like, it reminds me, like, why do you think they refuse to say Donald Trump's name? You know? It's like they feel like they're invoking his power. Like, bro, even as somebody who's voted for Trump 3 times now, fucking his voter base doesn't approach him with the kind of, spiritual might you people give him. His fucking voters don't do that, for Christ's sake. You people act like, he's literally gonna, invade your house and steal your soul if you say his name. That's why you spell it wrong all the time. Okay, now I need something for the top of the hand because there's just a big old hole on it. I just need something like a plate to cover that. There's bound to be parts I'm not going to use in here, which, just kind of makes sense. So let's look. Oh, I think I see something that would work perfectly. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I think this might work. All right. This could work a couple of ways. So I'm just gonna try this way first. You off. Clip you off. Clip you off. All right, now. That will work just fine, actually. You'll have to excuse me not looking at chat right now. I'm kind of locking the fuck in, trying to figure this out. Well, I mean, fucking, you've seen that one Stone Toss comic, right? Where the guy goes like, "I'm a racist," and the girl gets all like turned on by it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, let's put you over here. We're gonna need to cut you very specifically. Right about, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, we'll use the. We will use the. Yeah, switch hands. We'll use this line here as the guide point. Let's rock it back and forth. It's not coming off as easy as I thought it would. Yeah, all right, well, backup plan. Really sharp clippers. Right there. Okay. Now, how much of this do I not need? I can actually clip this a little shorter, I think. Right about here. There we go. Okay, and you know, now which end do I want this glued on? This side or the other? This side or this side? I'm feeling like this one, honestly. That fist is on there pretty good now, too. Okay. All right. All right, and almost there. Alrighty, there it is. One atrociously huge power sword for a Dreadnought. Now, I'm going to put this over here and balance it on something so it cures nice and good, right? You know, so it's on there nice and hard and doesn't potentially pop off. Oh boy. Okay. That was the hard part, everyone. The next thing we want to do is build the other fist. That's that little boulder bit there is garbage. So is this. All right. Now just need a chainsword that size. That would be cool. That would be cool. All right. Okay. We need. What do we need? Okay. We need 98, 99, and 96. We're basically just repeating the same thing again. 98, 99, 96. And 101. Yeah, okay, let's get 101 off here while it's in front of us. All right. 98, 98, 99, and 96. Okay. There's that one, is 99. That's the other math. Now we need 98. Where the fuck is the 98? Okay. Looks like I gotta hunt it down again. No. Here we go. Here we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. You know what? And then we need also 97 and 100. You know what? Let's get those out right away. Alrighty. Snip that out. There we go. 2 halves of the boulder. That's all the parts. 1, 2, 3 should be 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. See, I can count sometimes, just not all the time. Not very often. How's your favorite Imperial Fist stooge? We're not stooges. We're a successor chapter. There's a distinct difference there. And also, y'all know I had to technically give up the Black Templar avatar thing. Where did I put my fucking? I had to give up the Black Templar avatar thing for, you know, legal reasons. Well, in the assumption of legal reasons. On the bright side, in retrospect, having a backup avatar that has kind of become my main when streaming was a good idea in the long run, because I feel like even if like the WoCammer people or, you know, the other group hadn't reported me just to be a bunch of, you know, angry cucks, I feel like eventually GW would have found out one way or another. The whole fake DMCA strike I got that one time, one DMCA email that I got the one time, was actually eye-opening, and it was like, oh hey, you know, with the line of streaming you're doing and the character you're using, it's actually a really good idea to have a backup ready. I will say though, something that's actually made using this avatar nice is it motivated me to come up with an actual lore and context for it. And that's that sci-fi setting I've talked about working on. Like the character Bohemond that you see on the screen, like right here, is a character in that setting. Not like a main character though. I would never be pretentious. I would never be pretentious enough to put a author insert as a main character in a story I'm writing. Think of him kind of like how no, Tom Bombadil's a really bad example. It's kind of just like a DMPC. That's the best way to describe it. It's like a DMPC. Come on, get out of there, you stupid glue. There we go. And I will say something I do lament is that I've been so unbelievably busy when not streaming recently, I haven't had actually time to write the damn setting. I started working on a short story and then that got sidetracked for a while. Luckily, things are calming down now, and I'm actually going to be able to start working on it again, because I actually want to find a way to get it published. That would be cool. For those who saw the thread about it on Twitter, this is the one about the fact that the India and Pakistan nuked each other into oblivion, and now that the whole subcontinent is a what do you call it? The whole subcontinent is an exclusion zone. That's that whole setting. That's a small part of it, but it's a part that I've actually kind of come to like. When I made it up. It's like one of the cool things about knowing how to world build and come up with, you know, lore and write settings and stuff is when you realize how many cool little sub-settings you come up with. Like, oh, there's this big wide setting, but there's also this one part that's like, you know, this could be a whole story in its own right. Like I've been coming up with like settings my whole life. I've never actually sat down and wrote. Like I've never actually sat down, turned one into a book series or something like that. And I'd like to do that, honestly. That's something I would like to do, and I think this is the one I'm gonna do it with. I can't promise it'll be good. In fact, it'll probably be dog shit, but you know what? It's the effort that matters. If you don't try to do anything, you'll never find out if you can do it or not. And that's my general attitude about it. Yeah, I'll probably get laughed at by certain people. It'll probably be dog shit, probably get bad reviews if it ever gets published. And I don't really care. It's like, hey, I put in the effort. I guess it wasn't as good as I thought it was, if it happens. Not gonna be like that weird motherfucker who wrote that novel series, or that novel, Emperor Tabitha, whatever the fuck it was called. About the girl who like takes over the world. This is a really weird lolcow story about it. If you never heard that story, it's like Empress Tabitha or something like it. It's a really weird story about this lolcow who wrote a novel and just can't accept that people don't like it. There's a Down the Rabbit Hole episode about it you could watch if you want like the long and short of it. I don't know. I don't remember all the details off the top of my head. Empress Teresa, that's the one. Thank you. Thank you, Dragon Ranger. Yeah, Empress Teresa. That was a clusterfuck if there ever was one. Okay, I need part. The fuck part do I need? 88. Okay. Thank God this is one of those really obvious parts. He says as he can't find it. It's 107. 88. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, yeah, we need that. And then we need 103, 102, 104. Wait, yeah. 102, 103, 104. Okay. Oh, they double up all these. Okay. $104. 4-3. Shit. I don't think it really matters too much which fingers you pick, because there's 10 of them, but all the same. I don't want to fuck it up. Because if there's one thing I'm good at, it's fucking things up. In the unfun way. As in completely screwing things up. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, this is obviously wait, okay. Let's look at this. 104 goes on. You know what, we're gonna put him here. 104. And then 103, 102. Okay. This was 103. And that goes here. Now we need 101 and 102, and they go on either side. They're on another sprue, aren't they? They are, in fact, on another sprue. Okay, that's 102. And you see, this is what I was talking about with the sprues earlier. Like, why the fresh fuck they got the fingers on on each fucking sprue? I'm pretty certain you could design it. Man, okay, listen. CAD and its consequences have been disastrous for Warhammer 40k model kit design. Okay. 102 goes there. And now we need 101, which is probably on the other sprue that I'm not using. It's not there. The Dreadnought, why do you do? There's 104 again. There's 103 again. The fuck is 101? Like, I know you gotta double up on these because, you know, there's two hands, but that's 104 again. Okay, where the shit? You sure it's not on here somewhere? Yeah, it's not. Oh, wait. They want you to use two 104s. Oh. Okay, no, okay. This is why I hate having dyscalculia. I legitimately just don't see numbers right sometimes. Okay, here's the other 104. Okay, yeah, they want... Okay, yeah, it's 103, 103, 102, 104, 104. Like that. Okay. All right. Okay. And then we're going to put it on like this. All right, let's get glue on there. Hello, Monster Drool. Skill issue? Hey, Liz, I never said I was good at this, all right? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you're enjoying it. Get on there. Here it comes. All right, and then get this locked in right like that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, like that. Okay. All right. Now we want to glue in the fingers. Got some Vrax militia to print. Posting progress in the mini chat. All right, I'll check that out. I'll check that out later, dude.
Call in the reinforcements.
Oh, that's a raid. Hold up. Hold up. As soon as I can look up, I will. I promise. As soon as I can look up, I promise. I will see who that was. That was Alexio Theris. Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How you doing? Those who don't know who I am, I'm Marshal Beaumont. I'm a totally legally distinct space crusader and Templar, and I'm putting together a Dreadnought right now. It's fighting back, but I'm putting it together. All right, hold on a minute. I will get you a shout out. Give me 1 minute. I gotta put all this shit back together. All right. Give me a moment there. I need to find the bot that auto shout outs when people raid. Because I know that exists. It's a little hard to type too, because I gotta reach over. But yeah, oh, how was your Dying Light stream? I hope you had a good time. Like if you gotta go because you're like tired and shit, that's fine too. If you just want to lurk, that's also cool. You think it's Seribot? I've got Seribot, but I can't find the setting for it. It was really fun. That's good to hear. Oh, that's good to hear. All right, next up. Come on out of there. You know you want to go. You know you want to come out. There we go. Okay. Let's get the fingies in. Let's get the fingies in. And that's one. This is gonna be two, or three rather, because I can't fucking count. And then come on, get in there. You know you want to get in there. All right, now that's gonna set now, and that's the that's the hand. All done. All right, now we need that to set for a bit, so the fingers get all, you know, good and stuck in their new position. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's switch these. Like that. Yeah. There we go. That works. That'll set nice and tight. There we go. That's the other claw done. That's the claw done. Hey, Salt, how you doing? Nice keyboard. Thanks. I need to figure out how to change the RGB to something that fits me a little more. I haven't figured that out yet. Right now, just doing every color under the sun at random. But since y'all missed it when I put it together, and it should be nice and set now. Sword hand for my Dreadnought. Gonna grab dinner, have a great rest of your stream. Hey, have a good evening, dude. Have a good evening. Bitchin'? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, now, we are dangerously close to finishing. All right, let's get these bent down. All right, which they are. We need parts, let's see, 60, 87, and 77. I believe believe this is one of the, yeah, this is 87 right here. Come on. Don't be difficult. Don't be fucking difficult. And oh, well, shit, there was a fourth fucking thing I didn't even see. Because I can't count. There's one, and then the other is on the other side. Or the other sprues. I don't know which one. This one right here, I do believe. All right. Oh, hold on. I believe we need to snip here. Yep, I do. And there we go. If you could swap one Loyalist Legion, one Traitor Legion during the Horus Heresy, who are you swapping? Dark Angels with World Eaters? No, I'd swap Iron Warriors with Iron Hands. Perturabo carried the whole damn heresy on his back for the traitors, and the Iron Warriors, or the Iron Warriors basically, yeah, they carried the heresy for the traitors, and Iron Hands didn't do jack shit after, Ferrus Manus died. If Perturabo was on the Loyalist side, the heresy would have been over 5 minutes after they found out it was happening. Like it cannot be overstated how hard Dorn carried the Loyalists and Perturabo carried the traitors. The Loyalists had the upside that, all the other, the Loyalists had the upside that, the Loyalists weren't completely fucking retarded like the traitors were. Cause holy shit, bro. Holy shit. The traitors, they were not sending their best. Come on. Fucking stupid glue. All right, here goes one. Now that's one. And here's two. All right, now let's see, we go get the body. Get in there. Get in there. What is the? Okay, this does not want to turn. What the hell? Oh, it's not shoved in right. I don't think. Yeah, okay, model kit. Don't make me be drastic and chop the turny bits off so I can get this thing posed properly. Don't make me get drastic with you. This thing does not want to turn. Wait, on. And I don't want to break it. I don't want to try and force it because then it's just going to break and I don't want that. All right, that's one. Good enough for now. What do y'all think? Hey, Black Sword, how you doing? What chapter will this be? This will be Black Templars. This will be Black Templars. I'm a little perturbed by the fact this won't turn. This other arm won't turn like it should. It just doesn't want to. Oh. Dropped it. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that knocked one of the fingers loose. God damn it. You stay back there, you stupid digit. There we go. Yeah, I'm not enjoying the fact that this thing won't turn in the socket like it's supposed to. All right, you know what? You know what? If you're gonna be like that, I'll do it this way. If you're gonna be like that, I'll do it this way. Oh, shit. All right, the loose-ass joint's starting to piss me off a little bit. You know what this means. You have forced my hand. I have to get out the, I have to get out the glue-shaped belt. Come on, get out of there.
Warning.
Oh, Black Sword, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Crusade. Happy to have you here. All right. All right. Okay, that's how we want that arm. Now, raised up. We'll keep the ability to turn the arm a little bit. All right, now this one I'm gonna want like this. Yeah. I really hate to snip the pegs off just to get this thing to go on, but it just doesn't want to fucking listen. I don't mind permanently posing it though. So yeah, that's fine with me. I should have figured that the sword might be too much weight for the arm, honestly. I should have figured that when I was putting it together, but hey, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta improvise. All right. Now this looks like it's all set in there pretty well. So you know what? For this one, I'm also gonna, okay, let's figure out the pose I want this arm to be in. little more forward, like he's aiming the gun. Like that. Okay. And stick it in there. All right, that's set in there. Now I want to make sure this arm is permanently set as well. I'm doing this in the most inconvenient way possible, by the way. Do not do this the way I am. Like, this is just me being impatient. Do not follow my example. There we go. Get that plastic in those cracks. That'll sear it all together. Just a little more. Right in there. Right in there. Okay. Now that will set, and those arms will be permanently locked there. That's where we want it to be, in that pose. There you go, guys. One almost fully assembled. We have some details to do first. Black Templar's Brutalis Dreadnought. Just gotta do one thing really quick, though. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's literally just going right over here. It's now time to put the fine details on. Thank you, Chanka, for annoying me. Thank you so much. Right. This is a Black Templar upgrade sprue, and we're going to put on it, or we're going to use from it, some of these bits to decorate our Dreadnought. All right, let's look at these. What do we want to use? They got it. There's a couple of. I want to put a cross on it. No, I see the cross I'm going to use already. This one right here. So we got a cross. What else do we want to put on? You know what? I'm feeling like, how would this sword fit on the hull? It wouldn't. It would be too big. Shit. Wait, did you put a sword in his hand on the Dreadnought? No way. I did the same thing with my Brutalis Dreadnought too. Could I share with you my finished Brutalis Dreadnought with sword? I can show you either on my chapter website gallery or an Instagram link, whichever you like. One moment. While I'm, going over what I want to put on my Dreadnought here. It's not that I don't want to see it. I would just recommend against putting links in chat unless I'm the one, links in chat unless I'm the one posting them. You know, it's more of a, it's more of a thing with, you know, what do you call it? Like, you know, security, basically. We got a channel in the Discord, right? Oh, yeah, Black Sword. You could join, type ! Discord. You'll get a link to my Discord server. You can put it in there. You can put it in there. That should pop out. There it is. That link should work. If it doesn't, let me know. I'll make a one-time invite. I'll put it in chat. All right. Oh, I hate doing purity seals. They're so fucking small. I want these Templar themed purity seals. This is the one that we want. But like I said, they're so fucking small. And that wigs me out. Hold on. No, that's not a purity seal. This is, though. That's 2. I do want to do something with this sword, though, like as a decoration. I put that on a vehicle, like a bigger vehicle, if I ever buy one. We got this, we got that, we got that. Do we have any more purity seals? My Dreadnought needs his 32 pieces of flare. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. One of these. One of these. What else? There's another cross, but I don't feel like I need 2. You know what? I know what I'll use. I'll use the book. I can make use of that. Come off it. There we go. Who wins? Oh, wait. Who wins an Origin who can count to 10 without help of 2? Wait. Who wins an Ogren who can count to 10 without help or 2 Marines? I pray for the souls of those Marines. Okay, we're gonna wanna, let's see. We're gonna clip these off. And we're gonna wanna clip, oh, okay, we got that little fucking nibby of plastic in there. That's gonna be a pain in the dick, but we can like get that out. There we go. Perfect. Okay. This is gonna require the tweezers. Cause fuck me, this is gonna be some delicate work. I'm so glad I bought tweezers, let me tell you. Because I've got these giant greasy meat hooks that are just not good at putting fine details on anything. All right. Okay. The approximate spot where we want it to go, we'll drop the glue there.
Skill increase tweezing.
What the fuck was that? Oh, actually, what the fuck was that redeem? Oh, Tigabot. Okay, Tangiebot. That's what it is. My bad. I didn't even know I had that one. Still, yeah, no, I'm glad I bought tweezers. Okay, right there. There's a little dollop of glue. Okay, now we're gonna wanna, let's see. Which tweezers are we gonna wanna use? You know what? We'll use these. There we go. That's the Maltese cross applied. Now this one. All right. Now which end would be the end of this book that opens? It's this end. No, it's this one. Okay. All right. This one should be a little easier to do, thankfully. Because I can actually grip it between my fingers. Well, we'll need the tweezers to adjust it. All right. Get in there. Okay. Shit. Little to the side there. Line her up with the cross, straighten her out. There. He's now got his old book of slurs that he calls Xenos on his armor as well. Okay. That's on there nice and good. All right, now we need to put some purity seals on. All right, one of these is definitely going to get this little plastic bit cut off first. This is the part of the job I hate the most. These tiny ass pieces, because let me tell you. All right. It's got glue on it. Now we just gotta grab it with this at the right angle. There we go. I'm sorry if I'm not getting all this on the camera. This is like actually really delicate work. You know what? This is going on. Where is this going? This is going right here. And you know what? You know what? The other one is going there too. Right next to it. God did not design my hands to do this kind of work, and it's actually, like I said, it's the most annoying part of putting a model together. The tiny ass little details. There we go. go. And all right. There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. I missed. Oh, shit. One moment. I apparently missed a couple of parts because I'm an idiot. I think I know exactly what parts they are, though, and they will not be hard to put on. So just give me a moment to move all this shit off of here. Okay. It was on the legs. Oh. Right, that's what I forgot. Okay, one moment. Don't worry, this is an easy fix. This is an easy fix. They are parts 60 and 51. I can't believe I forgot that. This is why I don't want me doing hobby streams, everyone. I'm legitimately bad at this. Let's see. Goes like that, and there we go. All right. You know what? Let's move these sprues with extra bullshit on them over here. Okay. And just glue on. Yeah, just glue on here. Question from a non-modeler. I have a super glue with a precision tip. Could you use that instead of model glue? You could, but the plastic glue is designed to permanently bond these pieces by melting the plastic, and then it fuses. It will generally hold better on plastic than super glue, but you can use it. That's how it goes on. Yeah. Oh, shit. I cocked up already. I missed a part. Parts. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, yeah. I cocked up, everyone. They are parts 59 and okay. There's a bunch of parts on the legs I missed. I don't believe this. It's fine, though. It's fine, though. They're not that hard to put on. Let's do it. Let's do 59 first. Where's 59? That's 50. There's 59. Okay. Like, don't be like me. Actually read your instructions. Don't get so excited to get the model together that you skip shit. I'm a bad example, and I'm a bad example and a bad influence. Don't follow me. Okay. Yeah, this will go on. Wait, am I doing this right? Yeah, okay. This will go on easy. Just gotta wedge it in here. Like that. Now, this, I believe, this was the one that I glued? Yes, it was. Okay. There we go. See? Easy fix. Now I need parts 62 and 63. Which I believe I know exactly what those are. 62, 50. Why do they have the two that are supposed to be together on separate sprues? I hate that. I've complained about it like 20 times during this stream and I don't care. I will keep complaining about it. Like, you have the two for opposite legs on the same side. Why? Why do you design it like that? That makes zero sense to, you know, I'm gonna snip it off anyway because I'm gonna need it in a minute anyway. Like, why not, right? But why do they have the ones for opposite legs on the same sprue and then the one they're supposed to be paired with on a separate fucking sprue? Like, and for the record, they're not, the other two are not only for opposite legs, but they don't even share a sprue. They're on different sprues. GW, that makes no fucking sense. What is actually your malfunction right now? All right, here it is. All right. Okay, now, are these all snipped and clipped properly? Yeah, they are. Okay. Just pick you up. So glad I glued that bit on earlier. All right. But yeah, that snaps on nice and easy. That's good. There we go. Those are on. Now on the opposite side. And then we'll have to just do that armor paneling on the other side, but that won't be a problem. The small one first. This one on this leg doesn't want to go in. It is being a little problematic, so we're going to get this one on. Because that one will just go right in there. Come on. Why are you sticking to my thumb? What's wrong with you? There we go. This one. There we go. Now it's in. Okay. All right. And just that last bit for the hip. I can find what the hell sprue it's on. Here it is. Not gonna lie, I think the glue fumes are starting to get to my head. All right, and that, and you, and this. There we go. Get this on first. Slide that in. There we go. Now, this part. You stay in there. You do not come out of that bit. Okay. There we go. Okay. All missing parts attached. Crisis averted. All right, the last thing, though, that I've not attached is this little bit, which has some Maltese crosses hanging off it. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Where am I going to put this? Oh, I know where I'm going to put it. Okay. This is going to be kind of a little sketch to put on, but should be fine. All right. There we go. Tweezers right here. I know exactly where I'm going to put this. Right on here. Just gotta hold it there for a bit. It's the annoying part. You know what? No. Here. Actually, like right there. Hold on. Almost got it. God, I feel like I have shaky hands sometimes. Fuck it. Doing it manually. There it is. Got it on even with these giant fucking meat hooks I got for hands. All right. Now there's one more thing I want to glue on, just a tiny little detail. There's some purity seals on the sprue that I'm looking for right now. Oh, wait, there it is. Right there. It's a nice and big too, and I know exactly where I'm gonna put it. Off. There's another big purity seal right here. We're gonna get that off. Okay. I'm thinking the two big ones are gonna go on the sword somewhere. Like this is a sanctified weapon. Yeah, you know what? Like I'm thinking like right here. Yeah, like right there. I won't even need the tweezers to do that. I can just hold those on with my hands. Come on, come out, you stupid glue. You're always gushing when I don't need you. There we go. There we go. Turn this that way a little bit. All right, that will stick eventually. And then the last purity seal, where am I going to put you? Yeah, fuck it. You'll go on the other arm. You'll go on the other arm. Right here? Yeah, like right there. All right. There we go. There we go. That's all the details. That's all the details put on. Yeah, there he is, everyone. One fully assembled Dreadnought. Oh, hold on. J Mad Dog 9912. I didn't see a first-time chatter in there. I was too locked in putting this thing together. Yeah, nice to have you here. And yeah, the kit is all together. That's it. That is it. Ooh. Oh man. Okay. All right. As much as I'd love to let it sit here and, you know, bask in its glory, I have to go put it aside so it can finish drying. What's the sword from? Oh, the sword. Hold on. Let me get a good look at that. Good look for you. It's the sword and the hand from the Nemesis Dreadnought. I put it on the Dreadnought because I believe every Black Templar's Dreadnought deserves a sword. Okay. All right. Let's get all this put away.
Call in the reinforcements.
Who's that? Hi, Riona. Hey. Okay. God. First of all, let me get you a shout out. How you doing, guys? Don't go anywhere. Let me get Riona a shout out. Everyone who's currently watching, if you don't already, go give Riona a follow. She's cool people. She's one of my best friends. And you were playing, what were you playing? Reptilian Rising. I have no idea what that is. I hope it was fun though. But since you guys just got here before you head out, because I know you might be tired, Riona.
Warning.
I just thought you'd want to see this. Thank you, Rolet Layton. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Crusade. But yeah, here it is, the finished Dreadnought with a big ass broadsword. Listen, this Dreadnought heard you were speaking some heresy, okay? He heard you were speaking some heresy and he's pissed, brother. But yeah, I gotta set him aside because he's currently drying, okay? I just wanted to get y'all a view of him before you go lay down for the night or get some rest, you know? It's a game where Lizard Hillary Clinton rips off Lizard Bill Clinton's face and just chase him through time. That sounds unhinged. Dreadnought, what chapter? He is Black Templars. He's Black Templars. Yeah, my number one favorite chapter. And the one that apparently makes me a horrible person, according to Reddit. But I mean, who the hell actually cares what Reddit thinks about anything? The only time I go to Reddit anymore is to post inflammatory anti-Reddit 40k memes and to harvest screenshots to laugh at them. Black Templars are cool as fuck. Yeah, if you've never have before, by the way, I recommend reading the novel Hell's Reach. It's basically the Black Templars novel. And it's probably, in my opinion, the best 40k novel hands down. Like the number one best. Larry the Primarch and the greatest member of the Straw. No, 40k, Warhammer 40,000 novels are better. Like the worst 40,000 novels are better than One Piece. That includes tripe like fucking, oh, what is it? I'm trying to remember. It's the C.S. Goto novel where, for some reason, the Oathway Seer Council is worshipping Slanesh, which makes no sense. But even that novel is better than One Piece. Hold on, I gotta move shit around in my fucking hobby container because hobby tool container because it's not agreeing with me. It doesn't want to get packed. There we go. Good enough. Come on, close. Piece of shit. What do I pay you for if you're not going to close? There we go. I'm a humble salamander since you're an artisan. Yeah, you know, salamanders are cool. Salamanders are cool. Oh shit, I didn't put these in. I'm dumb. One moment. Is this even gonna fit in here? Yeah, it is. Okay. All right, okay. Yeah, no, okay, you know what? I'm gonna move this out of the way. Put that there.
Warning.
Bring this back out. Oh, hey, Nomad Car, if I'm sorry for mispronouncing that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Crusade. All right, bring that back out. Bring the keyboard back out and yeah, close this out. Where is that? Close this out. Yeah, we're back here. 40k was the last Warhammer I played. Honestly, loved the game, just didn't get to play all that much. Yeah, no, I get that. I've been taking a break from 40k recently for gameplay because 11th edition is coming soon, and I'm not a big fan of 10. Later, alligator, gonna go to dinner. Have a good night. Hey, get some. Hope your food's good, and hope you get some rest, Bast. I go to Reddit to see the subreddits that hate on sexy women in video games so I can find gems to wishlist on Steam. You know what? I'm based, unironically based. Like that's actually like a, 5 million IQ Omega Galaxy brain play right there. All right, you know what? Okay. I'm basically finished up here because I just, I assembled the Dreadnought like I planned. So hold on, everyone. I'm sending you all to watch Discordia. He is going to be playing, what do you call it? He's going to be playing, War Thunder. So yeah, I'll probably watch that for a while myself. Thank you all for coming, everyone. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Keep an eye open. I have an idea of what I want to do. I will figure that out when I get there, but I've got one of two ideas I'm going to go with. But until tomorrow, again, thank you for watching, everyone. Have a pleasant evening. Take care, everyone. And yeah, later.
Out there, yes, clear. Loud, clear. Pacific.
4423 live, look at the mobile station.
On the intercom. C7?
Yes, ma'am, we'll be clear, and 233 will be clear on the